emergency is reached. The hospital CEO has announced he'll be stepping down effective immediately. And a memo sent to employees and medical staff. Affiliation with the emergency is reached. The hospital CEO has announced he'll be stepping down effective immediately. And a memo sent to employees and medical staff. Affiliation with the emergency is reached. The hospital CEO has announced he'll be stepping down effective immediately. And a memo sent to employees and medical staff.
The audio that you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, is purportedly of this piece of shit, or alleged piece of shit, I should say, Mark Hall, who was recorded himself actually trying to hit a group of black teenagers on their bicycles in Ripley, Mississippi. So our story comes from, yes, of course, Mississippi, Ripley, Mississippi, where a white driver, as I stated earlier, his name is Mark Hall, posted a video of himself on social media using racial epithets while speeding towards the group of teenagers. In the video, as you just heard, Hall can be heard saying 50 points, and as he drives at them and passes them by, he says, "Stupid niggers." Dozens of parents and family members showed up at the Ripley Police Department to make sure Hall was charged with some serious offenses. Now, Hall was booked in the Tippah County Jail on Monday on 9 counts of simple assault and attempt of physical menace to create fear, and his bond was set at $45,000. Now, this was the audio that you just heard. Now I'm going to play another clip. This is coming from our station out in WAFB out in Baton Rouge, where they obviously got in touch with their sister station WHBQ. And they posted this video here that I'll play for you.
Showing up here department to make sure that stiff charges were made against the driver. It was this video to social media that enraged parents in Ripley. They say it shows a white driver threatening to run down African American children on their bike Sunday. The driver can be heard using the N-word, which we beeped out. Miriam Similton Anderson represents the parents. She tells me simple assault charges and more are coming.
We're exuberant that they've included the crime of hate because there will be another body of persons to investigate it and to make sure that he comes to justice like he should be.
Parents tell me it happened here on Cooper Street on Sunday. They filed charges against this man, Mark Hall of Ripley. He was booked into the Tippah County Jail Tuesday on 9 counts of simple assault and attempt of physical menace to create fear. I went to his house, but no one was home. Clarence Holmes' son was one of the kids on the bikes.
He could have hurt those guys. He could have killed somebody or anything, but he didn't have no regard for those black lives that was out there.
Willie Hall's son was also among the children in the video.
We're living in a time that's supposed to be advanced. We're supposed to be a progressive people, but we're still dealing with the same things that we were dealing with back when my grandparents and my great-grandparents were around.
In Ripley, Mississippi, Tom Dees, Fox 13 News.
It is pull-up summer, as Tariq Nasheed described on his podcast and on Twitter, as he pulled up on 106.5, Power 106, and I'll talk about that later. But let's deal with this asshole of the week. You know, I'm going to do an award probably for each white supremacist that comes out with some stupid, that does something stupid. In this case, trying to run over a group of kids and recording yourself and putting it on social media. You see, it's one thing now in our society where people do stuff for clout chasing, but this wasn't just about clout chasing. This was hatred that was seen on social media. This is what this man, this 40-something-year-old man, he's got to be, you see gray in his hair, he knows better, decided to do. And record himself hitting a group of black kids. And he thought he can do it and get away with it, but failed to realize that there are consequences to your actions. And though he has been charged with assault charges, and he's also charged with, I It says here, physical menace to create fear, an attempt of physical menace. This could have actually been an attempted murder charge, because if his car makes any contact with those kids in any way, and could have severely injured them, or better yet, or worse yet, I should say, kill them, this could have been murder. And his bond was set, I thought, extremely low, because he's had 9 counts of simple assault. This was more than a simple assault is a misdemeanor. A car speeding like that, a truck rather, if I were a prosecutor, this could have been, easily attempted murder, because that vehicle is a dangerous weapon. You're talking about a ton and a half of steel coming towards you, speeding at a high rate. This is ridiculous. But I'm glad he recorded himself. I'm glad, because if this had happened, and just think, if there were no cameras and these kids had told their parents about what happened, nobody would have believed them. Everybody would have swept this under the rug. They wouldn't have looked for him. They wouldn't know what would happen. But now, this asshole of the week has recorded himself. This dummy recorded himself. And I'm glad that he did, because it shows that we're not it shows the hatred that's still in this country towards black people. But I think the good thing and flip side of it is it shows that the parents, kudos to the parents who showed up, that cared about their kids, went to the police station to make sure more charges were brought on this piece of shit. So Mark Hall, you are the asshole of the week. That's it, guys. I haven't done a video like this in a while, where I just did a straight video talking with you all. I actually was supposed to upload this video a couple of days ago. I had an issue. I was a technical issue, because I sat here recording this very picture and the audio that you heard, and I had an issue, obviously, with the audio. I'm speaking into the microphone, and it wasn't picking up my volume. It wasn't picking up my voice. So I was sitting there commentating for about 7 minutes, and it was I was talking. Obviously, you don't hear me talking. You just see this guy for 7.5 minutes. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the charges should be stiffer? Do you think he should have gotten felony charges? And they're saying there's more to come. I'm assuming if the prosecutor is diligent, does his job, that there'll be more serious charges that will be brought. But let me know what y'all think. This has been another edition of Asshole of the Week, the first edition of the Asshole of the Week here on channel GBoo2786. It's good to be back doing uploading videos with you all. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I will be back in the next one. Peace out.